What's going on, everybody? My name is Aiden and welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be discussing the Chicago Bulls and Brooklyn Nets game reaction, in which the Chicago Bulls stumble, fall, collapse, and absolutely embarrass themselves in another game as we extend our losing streak to 4. Now, if you've noticed anything, I've actually kept the exact same screen as it was in the watch-along. I want you guys to see that scoreline right there. I want you to see that scoreline, and I want you to know that every single point, I truly believe this in my heart, every single point that the Brooklyn Nets scored is because of the coaching mistakes the Chicago Bulls had today. There was so many of them to count, but all of them piled up into an absolutely miserable performance once again. Before we get any further, if you like the video and you want to see more from me, drop a like, drop a follow, and or subscribe if you are new, and let me know in the comments below your thoughts about the Chicago Bulls game today. And where do we go from here? You can see the score on the screen, and I don't need to tell you what happened. But here's something that I will tell you. The Bulls changed the script today. You know, the script has been the same. The Bulls have a bad start, and they never really come back. They may make it close, but they never take the lead. They never win the game. Today was opposite day. It really felt like opposite day. We made 8 threes in the first quarter. The ball was moving. Everybody was involved. Pat and Kobe was playing phenomenally well. And then in the second quarter, things just went out of hand. Brooklyn made 11 threes. Brooklyn almost had their franchise record in terms of three-point shots made in this very game against the Chicago Bulls. I think Casey Johnson even tweeted that the Bulls gave up the most threes in their franchise history today. Good job. Well done, Chicago Bulls. Always seem to find a way to be a record-breaking team for the right or wrong reasons. That's what the Bulls do. That's what we are known for. But anyway, you might be thinking, okay, the first quarter was that good. How did we disappoint the rest of the way? Well, first and foremost, we got dominated in every single facet of the game. But I put a lot of this on the coaching staff, and here's the reasons why. Every lack of adjustment made today results on Billy Donovan. Let me give you an example here. Nikola Vucevic, if I had to pick a must improve, it would go straight to him, my guy. It's as simple as that. He was awful in this game. For a team that plays so small, like the Brooklyn Nets did today, no Ben Simmons, no Nicholas Claxton. These two guys are their centers. They had Sharp in there, who was good, coming off the bench, but they played ridiculously small. Ridiculously small. And how many post touches did Nikola Vucevic have today? And again, that's a coaching issue, yes. But I'm putting a lot of blame on Nikola Vucevic as well there. Because that guy did not want to fight for a post position against Royce O'Neal. That is a tradable offense right there. For a guy that is literally known for a post player. Literally known. Last season, he had the most post hooks in the NBA. To not want to fight in the post today is astonishingly bad with the amount of size that we had in that game. The one game that we truly had advantages all around the court in terms of size, we let it down today. Shame on Nikola Vucevic for that, but shame on Billy Donovan, because Nikola Vucevic wasn't providing anything offensively. A couple of good passes, that's about it, right? He was getting targeted defensively every single possession. All of the third quarter, all of the second quarter, the vast majority of the fourth quarter. What did the Brooklyn Nets do? They did pick and rolls, forced Nikola Vucevic to switch onto the ball handler, and they tried to take him on from there. Guys like Lonnie Walker did it. Spencer Dinwiddie literally did it every quarter, every possession in the third quarter. And then when they didn't switch, the roll man, Finney Smith, Royce O'Neal, whoever it was, Sharp, they got easy layups because Nikola Vucevic couldn't guard the pick and roll either. Vucevic was a liability in this game. But how many minutes did he play? Why couldn't Billy Donovan make an adjustment to take him out of this game? There were so many ways we could have went. We could have played Andre Drummond. I understand Andre Drummond is not better than Nikola Vucevic. I get it, right? But there are certain games where Nikola Vucevic gets exposed. He can't guard the perimeter. Brooklyn are playing a 5-out. In this game, at least in this game, I would understand Andre Drummond playing a lot more minutes because he's more lateral, he's quicker, and he can guard the perimeter better than Nikola Vucevic. But even if you don't want to play Andre Drummond, this is literally the perfect game to play small ball. We used to love small ball. And I hated how much we love small ball. But if there was any game in the world to play small ball, this is the game to do it. How do we not take advantage of an opportunity where Billy Donovan loves and craves small ball so much? The one time that we could use it, not there. Instead, we're gonna play Vucevic. I almost said Luzovic. We did lose, so maybe it is Luzovic. Anyway, we played 10 minutes of him in the third quarter, and in every single possession he got exposed. And he's the one that's being frustrated. He's the one that's upset. I don't understand it. Billy Donovan, shame on you for doing that. That's an adjustment that could have easily been made, but there's more. There's more. He overplayed the bench today. Our bench was miserable. Again, you can literally see most of the Brooklyn Nets bench outscored us individually. Lonnie Walker scored more than our bench. Simple as that. The bench sucked in this game, but they were overplayed. Billy Donovan overplayed them in the second quarter. As soon as Brooklyn was going on that run, he literally called a double timeout within the space of 2 seconds because of how bad our bench was in this game. And he still decided to overplay them. Again, doesn't want to go with the hot hand there. Let's move on into something else. Sorry, it's not Zach. DeMar, not even DeMar. What am I? I'm literally all over the place. Coby White and Patrick Williams. Phenomenal first half performances. Patrick Williams had like 11 points in the first quarter. He was on one today. Coby White still continuing to shoot the three ball at the best level I could possibly ask from him. He's doing amazing from the 3-point line. But when we needed to go to the hot hands, what did we do? We went back to Zach. We went back to DeMar. DeMar had 27 points. I understand that. But Coby had like 3 points maybe. Up until the final 2 minutes of the fourth quarter, Patrick Williams only scored an extra 2 points until the final moments of the fourth quarter. Only when the game is already out of hand and the Chicago Bulls have already lost is when Patrick Williams and Coby White really make a difference in the game at the end of the fourth quarter. So we went away with the hot hand as well. That is Billy Donovan. That is Billy Donovan. To continue to give the ball to DeMar and Zach in the final stretches of that game. I get it. Zach LaVine has said in the past he's proven that he should be playing in the fourth quarter. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're DeMar DeRozan. I don't care if you're Zach LaVine. I don't care if you're Nikola Vucevic. We've seen Michael Jordan pass out of shots in fourth quarters of very important games to go with the hot hand or to go with the open man. That is one of the greatest player to ever play the game of basketball right there. That knows, hey, look, there's someone that shoots the three ball well. He's open. Get him the ball. That's the greatest player to ever play. But we're going away with the hot hands. Coby White made 4 threes in the game, and we don't see him all the second half. Patrick Williams was literally attacking the paint with aggression, made all of his threes today. We don't see him in the second half. Where'd they go? They're both best mates. They may as well went on vacay together. That's because they didn't show up in the second half. Why did we go away from the hot hand? Billy Donovan. That is the reason why we didn't go with the hot hand. And of course, not to mention Brooklyn again had close to their franchise record in terms of 3-point attempts. The Bulls made no adjustments defensively to work on that. And again, it's just a Billy Donovan. This is like eye-opening to me. I've always seen Billy Donovan's made mistakes, but I've always, in some way, said it's the player's fault as well. And although I still feel that way, this game is literally Billy Donovan's game that lost. I don't put all of that on the players. Look at all those adjustments, all those mistakes that we've made. And I'm sure there'll be more people in the comments adding more things to that. And we lost that game because of the coaching staff. This, in my opinion, is the game that truly, if the Bulls, AK, are you watching this game? Do you watch the Bulls? This is the game where if there's any game out there, this is by far the worst coached game I've ever seen from the Chicago Bulls. And Billy Donovan needs to be fired from this game alone. This is a fireable offense. This is the game where I truly have crossed the border of firing Billy Donovan. Like, I already wanted him gone, but this is the icing on the cake. This is the nail in the coffin for me. But the Bulls work in silence, and I truly don't think we are moving on from Billy Donovan after this game. But this is the game where it should happen. 4 in a row we've lost. We're versus Boston next. You may as well count that as 5, unless, again, the script changes. I don't know. But this is a fireable offense. And I cannot believe that we just sat here and watched the Bulls lose from a 21-point lead in the first quarter. Shame on the Bulls. Shame on the Chicago Bulls. My must improve, I don't care. My player of the game, I really don't care. Thank you for watching. Drop a like and a follow, and or subscribe if you are new. I will see you in the next video. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay tuned for more. Take care and peace.